Welcome to Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois, where today a fantastic all-time matchup. It's the all-time Green Bay Packers against the all-time Chicago Bears. Welcome to the Windy City. Danny Bach, pleasure to be alongside for the call this one. Tremont Williams get us underway from the Windy City off the kickoff from Bobby Joe Green. Tremont Williams out to the 20. And that is where Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers will go to work. A first-round draft pick in 2005, Rodgers won 4 NFL MVP honors at the time of his career in Green Bay. Also a Super Bowl champion in Super Bowl 45. With a win against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Dallas. Rodgers will tuck it and run and pick up a first down of 11 yards. Steve McMichael made the tackle. That is one of the specialties that Aaron Rodgers does hold amongst all the Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, and there were 3 of them for Green Bay. On first down, Jim Taylor picks up a few yards. The Packers starting offense, led by Jim Taylor along with Clark Hinkle in the backfield. Tight end is Paul Kaufman. Receivers Sterling Sharp and Don Hudson, who holds 99 receiving touchdowns to his name. At the time, was an NFL record which lasted until 1989 when Steve Largent of the Seahawks broke the record. Sterling Sharp just shy of the first down marker. The Bears starting defense. So many Hall of Famers. Doug Atkins along with Bill George and Dick Butkus, the linebacking core with Mike Singletary. But so many key stars along the Bears defense, along with George McAfee and Ed Sprinkle.
False start, offense, still third down.
So 3rd and inches turns into 3rd and long. Don't forget Richard Dent as well on the defensive line for the Bears. Star-studded defense for Chicago. Rodgers intercepted by George McAfee. McAfee with a lane down the sideline, and he loses the football. Sterling Sharp picks it up, and he's down at the 9. What a wild sequence that was. George McAfee comes up with the interception. Amon Green forces the fumble. And Sterling Sharp comes up with the recovery for the Packers. And Green Bay with a new set of downs, oddly enough, from their own 9. Here's Rodgers. Work under center. Give to Jim Taylor. Good gain of 5 yards. For the Hall of Fame tailback, MVP in 1962. It was a Green Bay championship. Here's Taylor, just shy of the first down. Look at the standings of the all-time team season. Both teams undefeated on the year. 2-0 on the season. Winner this game will claim sole possession of first place in the NFC North standings. On 3rd and short, Taylor has the first down. Lance Briggs makes the stop. These two teams, speaking to the importance of this game, these two teams won't meet again until the second to last week of the season. Don Hudson leveled on the play. 2nd down on the way. The hit came thanks to Richie Pettibone. 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Hudson in motion. Back to throw Rodgers. Hudson makes the catch just shy of the first down. So you have a stoppage in play and an injury. George McAfee, who had the interception just moments ago, slow to get up. 3rd and 5. Packers need the 31 for a first down. Amon Green checks in place of Jim Taylor. Rodgers on third down sets up the screen to Ahman Green, and he has the first down.
That play is good for a Packers first down.
How about Ahman Green, this time out of the backfield? The block thanks to Jim Ringo. First down catch. Update time on the way, but first Rodgers' pass is incomplete. Let's go to Nick Rice.
Our first update is a showdown out of the NFC West, Cardinals and Seahawks. Seattle searching for their first win of the year, and it's a good start. Dave Brown on defense, and Sean Alexander, the former MVP, with a touchdown on offense.
Two generations making a big play for the Seahawks. Dave Brown in the 80s, Sean Alexander, early 2000s. Jim Taylor picks up a few yards. Third down on the way for Green Bay. 3rd and 7. Green again lines up in the backfield. Back to throw Rodgers. His pass over the middle, caught by Ahman Green, but he's well short of the first down. I'll bring on Daniel Whalen to punt for the Packers. Undrafted free agent 2023. Whalen has already made an impact for this Green Bay team. This punt heads into the end zone, however. Onto the field comes Sid Luckman. Hall of Famer that began his career in 1939. He had to be convinced by head coach George Halas to play football. Halas acclaimed the wing T formation to Luckman as the reason why he wanted him on the team. And the end result was 4 NFL championships. The Bears offense led by Sweetness Walter Payton alongside Bronco Nagurski, 2 great tailbacks, Mike Ditka, the tight end, and the receivers Brandon Marshall and Johnny Morris, along with Harlan Hill for Chicago. 2nd and 11 for the Bears. Luckman, quick throw. Ditka makes the catch, just shy of the first down marker. 3rd down on the way. Mike Ditka on the reception for Chicago. Of course, many remember him being the head coach. The only Super Bowl winning team for the Bears. Harlan Hill makes the catch for a first down. The Packers starting defense. Ray Nitschke along with Reggie White, Willie Wood, Herb Adderley, Leroy Butler. So many great names on this Green Bay defensive unit. A unit that boasts 11 Hall of Famers. Punt formation. Bobby Joe Green punts away for Chicago. On the return, Willie Wood. Leveled and decked. Down at the 36. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers will go back to work offensively in a scoreless tie with 1:14 to go in the first. Rodgers. Lofton makes the catch on a gain of 4. James Lofton. And what he dealt with in Green Bay was a carousel of quarterbacks. Jim Taylor on the handoff, trapped in the backfield for a loss of 2. Run stop provided by Doug Atkins. 3rd down and 8. Rodgers looks to the air and finds Sterling Sharp, just shy of the first down. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Score: Green Bay, no score. Chicago, no score. 2nd quarter on the way from the Windy City. Punt formation for the Packers. Daniel Whalen on to punt for Green Bay. Whalen punts one. Have a game break. Devin Hester taken down. Let's head to Nick Rice.
Game update out of Oakland between the Jets and the Raiders. Back and forth with Stabler finding Biletnikoff to lift the Raiders in front by 10. And then Hall of Famer Curtis Martin, who has had the most yards and touchdowns on the ground all year, with another big one for the Jets.
Thank you, Nick. Raiders and Jets seen many big postseason meetings in their history, and this pass is caught. Brandon Marshall with a huge gain of 27 yards. Sid Luckman finds the luck he needed thanks to Brandon Marshall, who makes the catch. The Bears are in business in Green Bay territory. After a punt on their opening possession, Luckman, Ditka, 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
But for this Chicago offense, you have potentially 5 Hall of Famers you could have in the backfield. Luckman finds Johnny Morris on the catch.
Number 42.
Set up a 3rd and short.
Gain of 6 on the play.
But how's this for a backfield? Bronco Nagurski, Walter Payton, Gale Sayers, and Red Grange. And Sid Luckman also in the backfield. Pass is caught by Bill Hewitt. And he is there for a first down. Bill Hewitt played for Chicago only 4 seasons. Walter Payton on the handoff.
Number 34 gets the call on the run.
2-yard gain for Walter Payton. 2nd down and 8 for the Bears. Nagurski and Payton in the backfield. Nagurski leads Walter Payton to 2 yards.
34, the ball carrier.
3rd and 6 for Chicago. They need the 26 of Green Bay for a first down. Luckman back to throw. Sid Luckman all day. Intercepted by Willie Wood. And Wood with an open lane. Pursued by Sayers, and Willie Wood is gone! Touchdown, Green Bay! Willie Wood on the interception of Sid Luckman. And Wood takes it the distance for the opening score of the game for Green Bay. Extra point. Up and good from Mason Crosby. But it's Willie Wood who had an important interception in Super Bowl I against Kansas City. He makes an impact play for the Packers. Sayers on the return. Out to the 30. Let's go to Nick Rice.
Game update from Tampa Bay. Falcons at the undefeated Buccaneers. Hall of Famer Tom Brady carving up Atlanta early in the game as they lead 13-0. Brady, 10 of 15, 145 yards and a touchdown.
Tampa Bay in an NFC South that has seen an array of 4 teams. Didn't come into existence until 1966 at the earliest. Harlan Hill makes a diving catch for 9 yards.
9-yard gain.
But for the Chicago Bears, really came into their own in the early 40s. Fake to Marshall, and Luckman is dunked. Taken down
On the run.
in the backfield by Leroy Caffey. Caffey, part of Super Bowl championship teams under Vince Lombardi, and this pass is broken up. And Chicago forced a punt.
Goes incomplete.
Bobby Joe Green. Punt formation. Spent 11 years with Chicago. On the return, Herb Adderley. Taken down. Let's go to Nick Rice.
Game update from San Diego. You know, Patrick Mahomes is pretty good against just about everybody, but especially good against this team. A touchdown pass to Chris Burford in Kansas City leads the Chargers early, 7-3.
Thank you, Nick. No surprise, the Chiefs under Patrick Mahomes looking good against San Diego. Don Hudson makes the catch for 8 yards off the throw from Aaron Rodgers. for Green Bay with already 2 Hall of Famer in the quarterback position. Taylor picks up the first down.
Number 31 gets the ball.
Green Bay's tailbacks feature Clark Hinkle, Tony Canadeo, and Jim Taylor with gold jackets. Here's a future gold jacket and Aaron Rodgers, who dials one down the field for Don Hudson. He makes the catch along the sideline for a first down for Green Bay to the 29 of Chicago. These two teams only met in the postseason twice. 1st and 10. Rodgers will tuck it again. Another good pickup, this time of 8 yards. As we inch our way closer to halftime, the Packers up 7-0. Rodgers from the shotgun. Paul Kaufman goes in motion. This is Jim Taylor, wrapped up in the backfield. Dan Hampton makes the stop. Big third down coming for the Packers. Amon Green checks into the contest for Green Bay. Kramer in motion. Rodgers looks, finds Kramer. He's short of the first down. Ron Kramer, the tight end. And the measurement to confirm, Kramer is short. Mason Crosby on to attempt a 37-yard field goal. Brett Favre, backup quarterback, watches on as Bart Starr drops it down, kick up and good. Let's go to Nick Rice for an update.
There may have been no more lethal of a combination of the 1970s than Kenny the Snake Stabler and Super Bowl XI MVP Fred Biletnikoff. Another touchdown for the Raiders, who lead it at home 17-7.
Great start for the Super Bowl XI MVP Fred Biletnikoff. Another update on the way. Devin Hester again on the return. Let's again go to Nick Rice.
Not much going on to the Dome until now. Ravens and Rams. With the game tied at 6 late in the half, Kurt Warner has found Isaac Bruce for a 2-yard touchdown. Bruce, 5 catches for 127 yards and a touchdown.
Greatest show on turf, not only in the early 2000s, but also in the all-time team season. Luckman's throw towards the sideline. Caught. What is ruled a completion. Officials might want to review this play. The pass that was meant for Johnny Morris. And catch will stand. 52 seconds left in the first half. Luckman uncorks for Ditka. Tremont Williams makes the tackle after a gain of 7. Timeout called by Chicago. 44 seconds left in the first half. Luckman back to throw. And Luckman finds Harlan Hill. First down catch for Chicago. Bears will hurry to the line of scrimmage. They have 1 timeout in their back pocket. Luckman. Deep. Caught! Harlan Hill to the 10. Bears will scramble to the line of scrimmage. Luckman with Peyton in the backfield. Clock down to 15 seconds. Luckman will throw. Luckman scans the field. He'll shoot one out over everyone's head. 8 seconds to go. Bears from the 10. Luckman. End zone shot. Incomplete. 5 seconds and a half. Field goal unit comes on. Robbie Gould puts one up and through. And the Bears are on the scoreboard. It's 10-3 Packers. Here's the kickoff. Herb Adderley takes it in the end zone, and that will take us to halftime. The score, the all-time Green Bay Packers 10, all-time Chicago Bears 3.
We are at the half in Chicago. So let's take you around the league. Nick Rice, this is the halftime report beginning in Tampa Bay. Warrick Dunn tacks on another touchdown, and the Bucs lead the Falcons 20-0. The 203 total yards is most in any half all year. Another blowout in Quest Field out of Seattle's. Russell Wilson's best half of the year has culminated with this 39-yard touchdown to his big play man, Brian Blaze. The Seahawks in a shutout lead the Cardinals 17-0. 8 first downs for that offense and a 17-0 home lead. And to your game, the Packers lead the Bears 10-3. Walter Payton with 3 yards on the ground for Chicago. We are at the half in the most storied rivalry in the history of the National Football League. The Packers and the Bears have met 207 times in their team's rich history, including twice in the playoffs. The Bears knocked out the Packers en route to an NFL title in 1941, and Green Bay exacted revenge on Chicago to win the Super Bowl in the 2010 season. At the half here in Chicago, the Packers lead the Bears 10-3. Now back to Danny DeBach.
Welcome back to Soldier Field. Mason Crosby kicks off for Green Bay. Second half underway from Soldier Field. Devin Hester takes a knee in the end zone. And the Bears offense look to go to work. When you have 5 Hall of Famers in your backfield, you would hope to have more than 3 yards rushing. That's the yardage mark for Chicago up to this point. Walter Payton doubles that number, in fact triples that figure on the 1 carry. Second down upcoming for Chicago. Luckman back to throw. He finds the tight end, Martellus Bennett. And the Bears will move the sticks thanks to Martellus Bennett. Second string tight end for Chicago, along with Emery Moorhead, along with the depth chart for Chicago. Payton on the carry. 6:51 to play in the third quarter. Nagurski is in the backfield. Luckman with protection. The throw caught by Harlan Hill. Along the sideline, officials deem a catch. And a first down for the Bears. A look at the completion. Auto pass along the sideline. Willie Wood and Charles Woodson provided the coverage. This is Walter Payton on the handoff. Picks up 5 yards. 6:25 and counting in the third. Chicago Bears saw their last NFL championship, 1963. Luckman lobs, caught. Johnny Morris, first down inside the 10. Johnny Morris on the catch. Part of that championship team in 1963. Walter Payton picks up 3 yards. Ray Nitschke made the stop for the Packers. 2nd and 7 for Chicago. Luckman gives Payton. Touchdown, Chicago. Sweetness in the end zone for the Bears. He bulldozed his way through Willie Davis and through the Green Bay defensive line for the touchdown. Extra point is good. And it's a 10-10 tie. 5:07 to play in the third. Here's the kickoff. Updates soon to follow. Herb Adderley on the return. Let's go to Nick Rice.
Game update from Oakland. The Raiders are starting to pull away. Bo Jackson with his second rushing touchdown of the season, coupled with Marcus Allen. That is as good of a 1-2 punch at running back that the AFC has to offer. Danny, back to you.
Raiders pour it on against their AFL foe. Rodgers back to throw. Rodgers. Kaufman is driven off the deck. Still pick up a 3. 2nd and 7. Rodgers to the air. Aaron Rodgers pass, caught by Kaufman again. And Kaufman does make the catch for a first down. Rodgers from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Greg Jennings on the catch. 8-yard gain. Second down upcoming for Green Bay. Rodgers to throw. His pass is knocked down, incomplete. 3:20 left. Winner of this game be well in position. The NFC North standings. Rodgers, this pass caught. Sterling Sharp has the catch and a first down. Sterling Sharp dragged the feet down with the first down for the Packers. Hinkle and Taylor in the backfield. This is the 62 Hall of Famer. Lance Briggs makes the stop. Second down and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Rodgers to throw. Escorts to the end zone. Knocked down, incomplete. Intended for Sharp. Rodgers again, this time flanked by Amon Green. Rodgers throws. Lofton short of the first down. Packers will be forced to try a field goal. Mason Crosby. A short attempt. Crosby at 26 yards out of the hold of Bart Starr, and the kick is good. And the Packers lead 13-10. Here's the kickoff. Gale Sayers on the return. Sayers out to the 23. Let's go to Nick Rice.
Hall of Fame tight end Jackie Smith had to be the sickest man in America playing for the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. But before that, he had a legendary career in the 60s and 70s for the St. Louis Cardinals. He grabs the touchdown here, and the Cardinals make it a game in Seattle.
Cardinals on the scoreboard in Seattle. Packers lead by 3. Walter Payton navigates for 8. As we inch our way closer to the end of the third quarter with the Packers up 13-10. Nagurski and Payton in the backfield. This is Walter Payton, who has the first down. He lost the ball. It's picked up by Charles Woodson. And the Packers take over in excellent field position off the fumble from Walter Payton. And Green Bay can open the game. Hopes to capitalize off the turnover. Rodgers, Hudson. First down catch to the 24. Gain of 13. 35 seconds remain in the third quarter. Taylor in the backfield. Fake to Hudson. Jim Taylor runs out of bounds for 3 yards. 24 seconds remain in the third. Packers a 13-10 lead. Rodgers guns one for Kaufman. Yard shy of the first down. That will take us the end. Third quarter. The score, Green Bay 13, Chicago 10. Start of the fourth quarter from Soldier Field in Chicago. A massive 3rd and 1 on the way for the Packers. Paul Kaufman in motion. Rodgers gives. Taylor has the first down. To the 11. Richie Pettibone made the stop. 7:30 left in regulation time. Rodgers throws. Hudson climbs the ladder.
Number 15 on the reception.
Catch down to the 2-yard line.
9-yard gain on the play.
Taylor lines up in the backfield alongside Canadeo. Taylor, touchdown! Jim Taylor. 2-yard touchdown carry led by Tony Canadeo. And the Packers open up to a 2-possession lead. Extra point, up and good. And the Packers lead it 20-10. .6:54 to play. Devin Hester on the return. Out to the 20. Let's go to Dick Rice.
Update out of San Diego. You knew you weren't going to keep the Chargers out of the end zone forever. This is the #1 total offense in football, and with 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter, Fouts finds Allworth for the late lead.
Dan Fouts has brought the Chargers to a 2-0 record. He looks to preserve it. Against Kansas City, this is a deep ball throw! Incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Number 15, the intended receiver on the play.
Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. Luckman back to throw. Pass is dropped.
Incomplete.
Intended for Brandon Marshall.
15, the intended receiver. 3rd down.
6:40 to play. Bears have to be urgent here. They have to rely on throwing the football. And they will here on 3rd and 10. Another deep shot and incomplete.
The pass results.
This is on the cusp of whether you decide to go for it or not. Bears will elect to punt. Here's Bubby Joe Green. He'll launch one. Willie Wood. Driven down at the 38.
36-yard punt. Return to a gain of 6 yards.
Packers will take over. Good starting field position at their own 38. Taylor in the backfield. Rodgers scans the field, throws for Hudson. Don Hudson past midfield.
The catch is made for a first down.
First down catch, and the Packers will look to bleed the clock on the Chicago Bears. Rodgers will elect to throw and throw deep. And the pass is knocked away. Intended for Lofton,
Number 80, the intended
which will
target
stop the clock. Second and 10. Rodgers. Hudson. 6-yard gain.
14 is there for the catch. Gain of 6 on the play.
Third and 4. Amon Green has a first down carry.
Number 30, the ball carrier. Gain
Boy,
of
Green
12
Bay has
on the
dominated
play.
the line of scrimmage here today. Touchdown surely now would ice the game. Kaufman on the sideline. This is all but trivial. They do rule a catch for 3 yards. 4:35 to play in the fourth. Rodgers, Taylor, driven down after a 2-yard pickup.
Number 31 with the carry.
Down to 4:10 to play. These two teams will meet again Week 16, the all-time team season. Rogers, screen, Green, first down carry for Amon Green out of the backfield. 3:55 to play. Looking, Aaron Rodgers hasn't been called upon too much. And that's when you have this man, the Hall of Famer, Jim Taylor. 9-yard pickup. Packers, touchdown from Jim Taylor offensively, and a pick six from Willie Wood, along with 2 Mason Crosby field goals. And Packers up 20-10, locked in, down to the 1.
Number 80 makes the catch. The play results in a first down.
Down at the 1-yard line. Packers look for the knockout punch. Taylor in the backfield. Rogers, Taylor, touchdown. Jim Taylor silences the crowd with a touchdown run. And the 5-time NFL champion might have given Titletown the clinching touchdown. 2:37 to play. Update to follow. Devin Hester on the return to the 21. Let's go to Nick Rice.
We've got an upset alert from the Dome in St. Louis as Lamar Jackson caps off a long fourth-quarter drive with this third-and-goal connection to Ray Rice. Ravens have the lead late in the game, 16-13.
What an upset that would be. Baltimore Ravens on the verge of defeating the Rams. Long ball throw intercepted by Herb Adderley. Adderley taken down at the 46 with 2:26 to play. And the rough day for the Chicago offense may have come to a close thanks to Herb Adderley with the interception of Sid Luckman. Packers have to believe will keep it on the ground, and they do with Jim Taylor, who has a first down run. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. With the score, Green Bay 27, Chicago 10. Rogers, Taylor, let's head to Nick Rice.
Travis Kelce with the 5th most receiving touchdowns by a tight end in NFL history, and almost all of those from Patrick Mahomes. Late in the game, it's fitting. Another scoring connection from Mahomes to Kelce, and the Chiefs lead the game late, 17-13.
Late game dramatics in San Diego. Not much drama left in this game. Jim Taylor with another first down. Green Bay will go to 3-0. The Green Bay Packers come in to Soldier Field and beat the Monsters of the Midway in a dominant defensive performance. So for all of us, on Charger Dude 95, I'm Danny Bach saying so long and take care. Your final score, the all-time Green Bay Packers 27, the all-time Chicago Bears 10.
The Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears franchises, complete with 48 Hall of Fame players and 22 NFL championships, so you knew this would be a good one. Join us for our next DSFL radio broadcast, Week 12 of the season, when the Bears take on the Raiders. The Packers knock out the Bears here 27-10 in what is a special presentation of the Dream Season Football League. Highlights, injury reports, and much more coming up this weekend. For Danny DeBach and our outstanding crew, I am Nick Grice. So long from Soldier Field in Chicago.